Alright guys, it was about my second shovel full. I got this really nice quartz crystal there. Some good bit of iron in there, but actually as far as quartz crystals go, this is probably one of the nicer ones I've ever found in this creek right here. I mean, it's, you know, almost a full terminated end of a quartz crystal. It's got some fissures in it, but other than that, yeah, that's definitely a keeper. So it's even got a little bit of smokiness in the center of it, but that's actually really cool. Probably one of the nicer ones I've found in Iowa altogether. So hey, promising, right? Anyways, we'll catch you in a bit. All right, so right as the shade comes out, shade clouds, gotta love it. So what we've been doing, grabbing a little bit of water with one pan, shaking it, getting everything worked down from the 1/4 inch down into the 1/8 inch. Trust me, if you find a 1/4 inch nugget in Iowa, you'll frickin' know it. If you can't see it, you shouldn't be panning. Yeah, and I highly doubt there's anything that size around here, but grab some water, get stuff flushed out, shaker, turn it and shake, turn it and shake. Looks like we got some montonite granite. Looks like we got limestone, more limestone, pretty common. Another piece of granite, and like limestone. Yeah, it might be flint. And looks like an old chunk of what was left of a geode. So lots of little bitty goodies in here. Some of this bark out. Some of these big rocks. Another chunk of granite, igneous. Well, I mean, if you like rock hounding, this creek's pretty good to go to. I mean, got all sorts of stuff. Go back and check my gold hounding playlist, or be one of all the different stones I've found so far in there. I haven't found any really good sized amethysts yet, or garnets. Yeah, that's what I meant, garnets. Amethysts got a couple chunks of. But as far as garnets go, I haven't found any real sizable ones out here in this creek yet. Hopefully one of the days I find a really good one. Maybe get it faceted or something, but aside from that, keep on plugging away like this. One gets full, empty it out, check the other one, empty it out, and back to her. Hey guys, back here with it. Got my kind of concentrated or semi-concentrated material, everything that I've sifted through, gone down through the screens with, down past 1/8 inch, and gonna get ready here to pan it. So I've got my medium-sized pan that I carry with me, got my little trowel, and I've got the ever awesome Jet Dry. This big bottle, I've had it for a couple years and it's still half full. So if that gives you an idea how much it takes per pan load, basically, just add a little bit of water, put that someplace where it won't float away, and you'll just scoop in 1, 2, and just add in a little bitty drop of Jet Dry. That's all it takes. And don't know whether or not you guys can see this from where you're at, but basically old rules apply. Get in there, mix it up back and forth, a little bit from side to side. Basically you're moving all the heavy stuff, and I know there's a lot of iron and black sand in this creek already from having worked it before. So then you tilt it a little bit forward, that settles everything. Give it a little bit of shake side to side. Scoot some of the light stuff off the top there. Do it all over again. What I should have done was brought over my, I left it in the truck. I've got a larger basin, big green plastic basin that I work through. That's usually a lot easier to pan back into. But this is more so just for testing purposes. Bring one of my sluices out here maybe. Starting to get overgrown on the trail end, so I don't know. You know, but just get an idea. Have fun. Get outdoors. That's the big thing. So you turn it slightly. Back and forth. Back and forth. A little bit from side to side. Around again. Let all that heavy stuff center up. Back, and you just pretty much keep on doing that till get it down quite a ways to where you can see what you're working with. So, all right, once you get everything down, you go ahead and that's when you start tapping. Tap, tap, kind of bring in all the real heavy stuff up to the one corner. Tap. This is how I do it. Everybody's got their own way, but this is the way that works for me. So, before the trolls get on here and tell me I'm doing it wrong, well, I'm not going for chunks of gold like they got in some other places, states, and countries. But this is just what works for me. So, and go there. A lot of purple. So we got our garnets. Get my head out of here. Take my sunglasses off a second here. And we'll just go back and forth. Rock it back and forth. And lots of garnets, man. Sorry, they're too small to grab a hold of, but excuse me. They're in there. Alright, let's see what we got. Back and forth. Hey guys, guess what? I'm back. I had to go running for my jet dry. It lodged itself loose and decided to go for a trip down the creek a little ways. So remember, always put anything that'll float or might blow away in a secure location. Alright, now once you start getting down to the end and you're starting to swirl it, this is why I wish I had my other tripod adapter to give you guys a better view here of what I'm trying to accomplish. Come back and forth. Make sure you got good view of the sunlight. And bugs. Make sure you can see your work area. And I've got one super tiny little piece there. Now when I mean super tiny, I mean like not even the size of the head of a pin. Like I'd have to get a frickin' microscope out and take a picture of it basically. But it's there. So one piece out of one pan. A lot of you might say, well that sucks. Well, you gotta remember, this is Iowa, so it's not too bad. So usually if I can get about 7 to 10 pieces after concentrating stuff down into a pan, then I'll go through and get it with my sniffer. But alright, so back to it. Alrighty guys, right now we're getting down to our last, well, it's going to be a jumbo pan. Basically we're taking the whole Garrett Super Sluice here. Get this carabiner off there, shaking her up. Did a few more pans, a smaller pan. This one you're able to pan a lot of material in the super sluice here. I know I kind of got the sun to my back and the lighting's really sucky, but you know what? Cloud's been coming in off and on. That is what it is. But you can pan out a lot of material with the super sluice, hence the name. These are made by Garrett. They're really good pan. They make a whole lineup for them. Might get me another one of these days. We'll see. Basically did probably I'm not too worried about losing stuff. Like I said, we're just testing. Oh, 2/3 of what I had in here, and I probably had a good third, give or take, left. So I figured, well, we'll make this quick. Another nice thing about this one, it's got a really wide flat base. Makes it really good for finish panning. And we're left with probably about 2 or 3 tablespoons worth of dark, looks like. Alright guys, as you can see, got a lot of purple and black stuff up here. That's what we're looking for. Got one little bitty piece of garnet in there. Don't know if you can see that through the GoPro or not. I don't know. But so what we're looking for is all the heavies. There's plenty in this creek. I haven't seen any lead shot. Nope, no lead shot in this section of the creek so far. Other spot that's been run down by beavers, I've been able to find plenty of lead shot up there. It's always really good. And you just got to be patient. This black stuff's a pain in the butt. One little about 100 mesh. Not as small as I've seen, but the largest chunk so far today. Still tiny. Now you think about it, a grain of salt, table salt's 50 mesh. And so to get something that's half that size, and you're happy to see that, that's, I don't know if that's good or bad. But it is what it is. Just gotta pan it back. Nice and slow. Be patient. Cut here. Alrighty folks, looks like I got two 100 mesh and a couple smaller pieces, barely see, but that's not too bad, not too bad at all things considering. And this would probably pay where it would have to, you really wanted to process some material. Having a Hydroforce nozzle attached to a good high banker or something like that, or just a high banker in general with some really good mat setup for fine recovery. So sorry for the long video guys, but been back in and out, but other than that, you know, it's a good day. Found 2 super tiny chunks of gold and 3 super tiny chunks of gold, maybe a couple others, but it's still here. A few other places I want to check back out again as soon as Mother Nature starts cooperating, maybe here in a couple weeks. Might go back up to the north spot, but other than that, take care, get outdoors, and well, today's Memorial Day. Remember what it's for. Guys, take care. Later.